Hello, this is Adam with DreamMade Productions. This video is made possible by the very kind donations of viewers like you. Thank you. If you are in a position to help this channel improve quality and grow, please visit my Patreon page at www.patreon.com/DreamMadeProductions, linked below. Hello! So, I thought I'd continue on with the next system that I owned after the PlayStation 2. Initially, well, as you can see here, it was the GameCube, the Nintendo GameCube. By the end of the PlayStation 1 era, Sony had surpassed Nintendo by far of being my favorite system. Still remains that way today. But eventually, after I got my PlayStation 2, there was a few things that came out on good old GameCube here that I really wanted to have, and so I went out and bought one. This is actually not my original GameCube. It got sold at some point, and this I got as payment for a job that I did because the guy didn't have another way of paying me. Whatever, stuff happens. So this particular example is one I got much later, and I just ended up keeping it. At one time, these things were so cheap. I remember seeing them $15, $10 or $15 or something like that on clearance. Used ones at GameStop when they were getting rid of them. So it was a really affordable console for a long time, and it had a bunch of good games with it. The reason I didn't pick it up earlier was for one reason and one big reason only, but we'll get to that later. So the game that really made me pick it up was, well, the re-release of Metal Gear Solid, the Twin Snakes. To have better graphics on it and to have a new experience with it, yeah, this is what really made me go out and buy the GameCube. What can I say? It's Metal Gear Solid. Whether you play this version or the original PlayStation 1 version, you can't go wrong. Honestly, I'm torn. The graphics on this are much better, but there's a few things in this that can kind of ruin the experience to some degree. I'm not going to get into that. Either way, you're in for a great time. Play either of them. Play both of them if you get the opportunity, in all honesty. Play whichever one first and then go back and play the other one. You tell me which one you think you should play as your first time playing Metal Gear Solid. Honestly, I don't think you can go wrong either way. If you really push me to it, I say play the PlayStation 1 one first and then play this one. Next up, I have 007, Agent Under Fire. This one I got much later. This was actually in this system when I took it as payment, so yeah, I think I played this game for like 15 minutes. I don't really have much to say about it. Next up, I have Star Wars Rebel Strike, Rogue Squadron 3. Rogue Squadron was a great group of games. I played the heck out of the first one. I played the second one a bunch. I got this one and I played it some, and I don't know, I think I was pressed for time and I didn't get to sit down and enjoy it as much as I wanted to. It didn't make as big an impression on me as the first one and the second one, but I still remember it being good. So yeah, if you get the chance, give it a shot. Still, the ultimate Star Wars game for me is Star Wars X-Wing Alliance, but that was for PC. So this thing was still really good to have And yeah, Factor 5, man, yeah. Such good games. LucasArts. Yeah, if you get a chance to play any Rebel Strike game, play, or Rogue Squadron game, play any of them. They're all good. Next up, we'll get to kind of the controversy here. I have Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Now, you'll notice there's a game I do not have that's a Legend of Zelda game, and that is the Wind Waker. And the reasoning behind that is there was a certain tech demo. Let's, if I can find it, which I'm sure I can, let's cut to that so you can see that tech demo. All right, that tech demo just blew me away. You know, coming off of Ocarina of Time, the GameCube coming out, I was very excited. And then we got the Wind Waker. And this, yeah, I was at the age I was not ready to go back to Saturday morning cartoons for Legend of Zelda. The Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask had really ruined me. It had grown up with me. In fact, Majora's Mask was one I really struggled with because I was a kid the entire time. I didn't want to be a kid. I wanted to be adult Link. And that really turned me off to Legend of Zelda. It really turned me off to the GameCube, and that was one of the reasons I didn't buy it for a long time. But this game, yes, this game, I had already decided that I was going to pick up a GameCube for Twin Snakes, and this really cemented it. I think I got both of these at the same time, or very close to the same time. And this was the game that I wanted for Wind Waker. This is still... Okay, so ranking Legend of Zelda games are really hard. I'm just going to go ahead and say my favorite Legend of Zelda game is still A Link to the Past. This and Ocarina of Time are very close seconds. I go back and forth whether Ocarina of Time or Twilight Princess is my second favorite. All three of them are right there at the top. I mean, they are really close to each other. I love all three of them. I play all three of them on a fairly regular basis. I also have a funny story about getting this game. I picked this up and played it and stuff, loaned it to a friend of mine. He got the one for the Wii, and he wanted this one because he did not like the Wii controls. So, to my knowledge, this is still the more expensive game and the more sought-after copy of Twilight Princess out of the two. And what can I say? I absolutely loved it. I loved the darker tone. I love that you were an adult pretty much the entire time. Well, the entire time. I loved the bad guy. I didn't even think that Ganon was needed in the game. You could have gone through it and just had Zahn, I think? Whatever, he was creepy. Everything about this game was creepy, especially at the beginning. Yeah, just, if you get the chance, if you haven't played Twilight Princess, play it, get whatever version of it you can and play it. I'm going to suggest the GameCube or the Wii U version. Avoid the Wii version, at least according to my buddy Will. But yeah, play this game. The next game I have here is the Four Swords Adventure. I got this. Me and my girlfriend at the time were both Legend of Zelda fans. We had some friends. Our intention was to play this 4-player all the way through, and it never came about. Me and her played it a little bit 2-player, but Yeah, it's one of the great sad things is that we never made it through the entire game, and at this point I don't think I'll ever make it through the game. It's just such a shame to play it by myself. I don't know. It's a perfectly good game. It takes me right back to A Link to the Past, and I start playing it. I greatly enjoy it, but playing it by myself, I feel like I'm missing the experience not playing it with anybody. So until I have somebody that will sit down and I can get 2, 3, 4 friends together and play this thing the way it was meant to be played, I guess it'll just be one that I just can't let myself play because I feel like I'm missing the experience. After the PS2 and after the GameCube, the girlfriend at the time really wanted a Wii. I wasn't super impressed by the Wii, but everyone was getting one and she wanted one, so I went out and got her one. My initial GameCube got sold to help pay for this thing, and you know, since this version of the Wii could play GameCube games, there was no real reason to keep it around, so I got rid of it and got this, and yeah, she really enjoyed it. I thought it was kind of hit or miss, but let's open this bad boy up and take a look. I'm pretty sure everything is still in here. Pretty sure with the weight of this, I know I'm 90% sure that the game system is in here. It's not cooperating here. So this is how it came originally. Had the little trays in here. So the first tray here, they even labeled it for you, had the game system, the controller, and the power brick. Let's see if that's how it is in here now. Oh yeah, here we go. There's the game system, the Wii. These things are still everywhere. Everybody had one of these. My mom had one of these. My dad had one of these. My dad, who never had a video game system before, actually went out, and I think it was more for my stepmom, but he got one of these, and I actually saw him playing it at one point. I don't know if my stepmom forced him to play it or what the deal was, but I actually saw him playing bowling, I think it was, and, you know, Wii Sports. It was one of those games that everyone could play, parents, grandparents, everyone. So, yep, I got this. The Wii. Played a little bit of it. At one time I had the balance board for it and the Wii Fit thing. That was fun for a little bit. Let's take a look here. Oh, we got some paperwork. Safety stuff. Wear the wrist strap. Do not let go of the remote. Allow adequate room. Yep, all of those are important. Ooh, we got an operator's manual. Look at this thing. Oh. Could hurt somebody if you threw this at them. A setup manual, because, you know, setting this thing up, getting the motion controls required some explanation. See what we got here. Quick setup. Yeah, the short version of how to set this thing up. Syncing the controls to it. Nintendo Power Magazine. Still trying to sell Nintendo Power. Oh man. Wii plus DS best games of E3. Man, I miss E3. I guess that's one of my dreams. I'll never actually get to go to an E3 because there is no more E3. Yeah, looks like the yeah, we got the vertical stand and stuff in here, but all the controls and stuff are in my box of controllers and random hookups and stuff. But yep, there we go. That was what the system looked like and what it came in the box. Like I said, played this some. She definitely played it more than I did. My parents might have played it at my house a little bit. But yeah, it was a good little system. Really not my cup of tea, but a lot of people love it, and I perfectly understand why. I had more games for it, but some of them got sold when I ran into financial trouble. Wii Sports, there you go. I'm pretty sure I still have a copy of Wii Sports around here somewhere, but if not, I'm sure I can pick it up. The only game that I could find, at one time I know I had the Mario Kart for this, but the only one that I could find that I still have that's a Wii game is Smash Brothers Brawl. And yeah, I mean, Smash Brothers Ultimate, what can I say? Probably your best thing because you get everyone. But this had that great story adventure in it. Subspace Emissary or something like that. Anyway, it was fun to play through, and it was 2-player. At least a lot of it was 2-player. So it was a lot of fun to play with somebody. Played through it with my girlfriend at the time. We had a blast with it. Yeah, just if you get the chance, do pick this up because it does have that single-player story mission thing in it that is a ton of fun. So yeah, get Smash Brothers Melee, that's the one that everyone loves for GameCube. Smash Brothers Brawl for the story that's in it and a good little co-op thing to play through, and then Ultimate to have all of the characters. Now we're going to take a look at some games I've picked up over the years that honestly I don't know whenever else I would talk about these, and I've had these for a while. I started picking up some games. I never had an Xbox. I've never been an Xbox person, but there were a few games on Xbox and Xbox 360 and so forth that I wanted to play, but I never had an Xbox. I got the opportunity to buy some of them at a good price. So the first 2 games I picked up were the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic games. As you can see here, started playing through the first one, and yeah, what can I say? It was awesome. I still don't have an Xbox. I was actually playing through this at a friend's house, and that fell apart, so I've never actually got to finish either one of these. I know, of course, basically what happens in both of them and everything, but yeah, I really want to play these, and now they're available for PC. I mean, I guess they were always available for PC, but I think there's a new re-release of these for PC, and I know there is for Switch. That was limited run, and one of these days, if it's not too terribly expensive, I might pick those up for Switch. But yeah, great games. And of course, me as a Battletech fan had to pick up Mech Assault. I think I got this one for like $3 and this one for $1 or $2. They were really affordable when I bought them, and I've never played them. Yeah, at some point I'm gonna have to get an Xbox and sit down and play these things. What can I say? I heard they're really arcadey and not really even like Mech Warrior style, that they're real shooty. So I don't know, I'll have to give these a shot and at some point and enjoy some adventure in the Battletech universe, even if it's really kind of a arcadey, shooty one more than simulation. Anyway, let me know below, did you have a GameCube? Did you have a Wii? What's your favorite Smash Brothers? Do you remember the tech demo that they came out with for the next generation Legend of Zelda game that never came out, or turned into the Wind Waker. Were you about as mad about it as I am? Do you have games for a game system you've never owned? Let me know below, guys. Thanks for watching, and as always, I hope you enjoy the battle reps that are to come. Hello, this is Adam with DreamMade Productions. Thank you for watching my content. It really means a lot that you have given me the chance to entertain you. If you would like to support the channel, please visit my Patreon at patreon.com/DreamMadeProductions, linked below. Also below is a link for PayPal, or links if you would like to send crypto, if that's more your thing. Please know any amount that you give will be cherished and used to upgrade equipment and improve the channel. You can also help the channel by subscribing, turning on notifications, liking, commenting, and sharing my channel with anyone you think might be interested. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you enjoy the battle reps that are to come.